sports. It's in the game.
Great play call, great pass, great reception. That play had it all.
Tonight, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Kyler Murray and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on Justin Herbert and the Atlanta Falcons.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in Week 1. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
Drafted with the idea that he'd be one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the NFL when he put it all together. We've been seeing that progress throughout his career. This guy's legs, we knew they were phenomenal. Arm, top-notch. But now we're seeing his mind come into the game. Reed's defense is better and better each and every week, and is showing patience as a passer as well. Not as eager to exit the pocket, finding guys downfield for bigger plays.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on first down is Murray. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Again, they'll throw with Murray. This one completes Alec Pierce. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alec Pierce, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce. I couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. On first down, Justin Herbert. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Here's Herbert. Rolling to his right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They run for the first time with James Cook. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Left side complete to Lockett. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw here, Herbert sliding out of the pocket. Oh, and that is incomplete. The Falcons had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And what doubly stings for them, CD, they lose week 1 at home, and now here on the road week 2. So it's certainly not a must-win, but boy, you hate to start a season with 2 straight losses. Yeah, because you sort of feel like you're playing from behind right from the beginning, and that can really mess with your confidence. Plus, if you get to 0-2, here come the articles, here comes the sports talk shows, pointing out the small percentage of teams that make the playoffs after they begin a season 0-2. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. That's a great example right there to remind everyone of what a weapon he can be as a mobile quarterback, Charles. Nice play to escape the pocket and get his offense into the red zone with a first down. And defensive coaches losing their mind on that play because they knew about his mobility coming in, and they preached all week long. If he gets outside the pocket, find receivers in your area and cover them. Otherwise, plays like that will continue to result. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Amari Cooper, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved. Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. But Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick six. And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal?
In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. You talk about this Falcon defense. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man, and are you going to win that battle? Are you going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground? Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. Here's 3rd and 7. Herbert eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Gibbs straight ahead. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And give him a gain of 37. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Okonkwo, 31 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Herbert now. And Cook has it left side. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll make it 2nd down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
High throw, but the catch is made. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 42. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. Herbert's throw here complete to Kelsey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. Play action. It's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry. Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was the visiting Saints who were able to walk away with the road victory. C.J. Stroud, 3 touchdown passes as his guys moved it.
Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And able to get this out to the 25. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. And the Eagles are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll be brought down and looks like right at the 15. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Murray. And he's got Pierce. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alec Pierce. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now it's 3rd and 3. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll run for it. Cook. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. And quickly they get to the line. Now Herbert off the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get this one to Cooper complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Now they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. Peyton Turner there on the tackle.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Now it's Herbert. He hits his target, Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down. Out of the gun, Herbert. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They'll get it in the hands of their receiver, Hopkins. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 1st rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Tucker now for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. What a way to wrap up the week in the NFL. All tied on this Monday night as the kick is away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. Oh, it's some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Murray's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown! Donovan Peoples-Jones. 68 yards. And the Eagles strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And it'll be a touchback as Tyler Lockett says, I'm not going to return this one. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Herbert on first down now. He'll buy some time right. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Forced out to his left. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need him to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Oh, how about this on first and goal? Oh, no, he lost the football. And he's going to be taken down, but flags all over the field, and I don't think this is going to stand. So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Murray going to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Down the right sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. Jahmyr Gibbs, 89 yards. And the Eagles are on their way to a 2-0 start. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by 2 touchdowns. 2:01 remaining. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. Herbert off of play action. Rolling to his right. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing, Herbert. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. Touchdown, Falcons. DeAndre Hopkins. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Now Herbert. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants him to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down at the 28. A higher-scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Philadelphia, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.